Alright, I have finally done it. I have read all the Black Lagoon mangas. I have finally done it. It literally took me a year pretty much to read all of them. Not because there's so many of them, no, because like my boss took forever to give me the damn weekend off. My boss was being a dick and not giving me the weekend off, and it got on my nerves. And he finally gave me the weekend off, and that's usually when I read it, is when I'm off for the weekend. And I hadn't gotten a weekend off in like 2 months, I think. Literally, the last time I read the book was January 29th. I took a picture the last time I was reading it. And literally all of February, all of March, and all of April has gone by. That's 3 months. And I finally read, today's May 1st, I finally read, the last book. Alright, besides that. Alright, after reading all of them, I loved it. Like, there's like new scenes that are not even in the anime. There's even different scenes that are more violent scenes. Well, the show is still very violent and very faithful. I mean, there's like new violent scenes, I guess I'd say. There's more added detail to like certain scenes that went in the anime. Like, it's like the scene where that guy, where he's in Vietnam and he kills his whole squad to save that little girl. They extended that scene, which was cool. They looked more in depth with it. The ending was completely different. Like, how at the end of the anime, Rock and Rev are talking to each other. That didn't even happen in the manga. That's not even in there. It literally ends with him and Mr. Chang on a pier talking, and Rock's talking about, is he a crook now? And he's talking about, he really did want to save them. He meant that. No bullshit. He really wanted to save those kids. And he's just, thinking, did he do too much, he's hoping they got a happy ending. I mean, that's what he's talking about. And y'all remember how whenever like Revy was having PTSD and she thought about shooting Rocky but she, cared about him obviously too much. So she actually didn't shoot him, but she did punch him in the face though. That didn't happen at all. Actually, that scene's not even in there. And at the end, Fabiola does, knock Rock to the ground like the anime. And then, but there is no dialogue. He's trying to tell her he really did mean to save them. He was trying to. And Revy backed him up. She's saying, fuck them, I like that, And I know the scene where after, they do that scene where the commander is shot. Well, they make it like he's shot. And then, the young master, acts like he's going to shoot Roberta. Technically he says they're dead and like, this is over now. A brand new scene happens it caught me off guard. Y'all remember that Shane guy that was with him in that scene? Yeah, y'all remember in the anime he does aim his gun at her or whatever. But no, that happens. But the big difference is the commander shot him and killed him. I was like, I did not expect that. I was like, holy shit. I mean, it looked like he shot him. He may have shot him in the shoulder, but I think he's dead though. I mean, it looked like to me. I could be wrong. I was not expecting that. That was crazy. I was like, golly, like, holy shit. But after reading it, I loved it. Like, I promise you need to read this shit. I mean, I loved it. I love additional scenes they added that's not in there. I mean, because it is a book, they can show more in the book as it extends certain scenes. And I liked how in the manga it's more clear. It does show that, I remember when I first watched Black Lagoon, I talked about how it took me a little while to understand the ending. And I was actually hoping Rock was, I understand it now. Rock, he didn't fully go off the deep end. He's fine. I mean, he's still a heroic, I guess you say, he's still a good person in the end. And the manga makes it even more clear that he did, in the end, steal himself pretty much. Not all the way, but he still is a good person. And, so, and Rebby should be fine in the next, now as y'all know, after this I got 2 books left, which is the new stuff, which as you know, I don't know anything what happens in them, and obviously it's never been animated either, because it's the newest volumes. So, Rock and Rebby's relationship should be fine, The manga makes it more clear that him and Revy didn't really fight or anything, like, so. Well, I mean, they pretty much tied. I mean, even in the anime, at the end, they did kind of make up in a way, I guess, Yeah, Revy said at the end, you do what you gotta do, not become a corpse, or whatever she said. So, I can't wait to read the next stuff and see how Rock deals with all this. I don't know if there's a time jump in the next one, volume 10, who knows.